What up, y'all? What it do? I'm Miss Indigo Blue. Thanks for stopping through to my channels in Mother's Garden. On this channel, we do tarot readings, new full moon readings. We do a weekly reading, a weekend reading, some daily readings. So it's just a channel full of readings. Thank you so much. If it is your first time coming, for tuning in. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming again and again and again. This is 12/12, and I wish I would have done the video a little earlier and been able to get it up earlier. However, whenever you are able to receive the message, that's when you have the opportunity to either connect or disconnect to the message. Should you connect to the message, please leave a thumbs up on the video, and if you would like to join in for more, please subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. Great Mother, Great Father, Spirit Creator, bless the world, the earth through my life, source of all nourishment. We seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these images, words, and feelings within us as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed be known. Welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder with each season. Let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony in every direction. Shall we offer our love? Hashay. We're going to let the reading begin. And I'm starting off with these few cards out because these are cards from the weekly reading. During the weekly reading, we got card number 36, Pray to the East, Guardian watches over the West, from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle deck. And it was speaking on us looking forward and not looking back, and knowing that we're protected from all the things that we have gone through and anything that could be sneaking up on us. We are protected from all of those things. So it is a time to push forward, especially if you have a lot of past hurts and things that you're dealing with. You don't want to be focused on those at this time. So when I was meditating on the energy, words that I heard were reunite, your yin, your yang, which that's what I'm kind of all about. That's sort of my motto at Zen Mother's Garden, reuniting your yin with your yang. So that's speaking of letting your creative energy, your feminine energy, your receiving energy be in balance with your giving energy, with your logical energy. So being able to create things and then use your logical mind to make your creations applicable to this 3D planet, to this place where you're at in this world. So a lot of our ideas, we have to bring them down, and then we have to simplify them and make them come to life in a way that is useful and resourceful in this world. So probably going to be focusing on that if you've decided on the path or craft that you decided to choose. It's also about balance and going forward. So I saw balance and going forward, meaning you don't want to be teeter-tottering in your mind about past thoughts, new thoughts, old ideas, new ideas. You could possibly have chosen to take an old idea and retweak it into a new idea. But maybe the old ways of working with the idea that you had, you won't be doing that going forward. There's some things that you need to just let go of, even in regard to your creation. Don't overdo it. Keep it simplified so that you can make it successful as quickly as possible. And then if you're going to add to it or allow it to grow, add things on later that make it maybe more sophisticated, but you want to be able to go ahead and get it out now. So going forward, look ahead, and then I heard beam me up, Scotty, and smile. So beam me up to me just meant only do things that are going to uplift your energy. Don't do anything that's going to make you overly tired, that's going to drain you. No arguing with people, no arguing with yourself, no beating yourself up. If you're getting frustrated on the project or thing that you're creating, step away for a second. Allow yourself to regroup, come back with fresh eyes and work on it. Don't be working yourself too long or too hard. And then if you're having any health issues, see a doctor. Um, because we can keep trying to fix things and fix things or hoping that this symptom or that feeling is going to go away. And the truth of the matter is they just may not be. So these two cards were the affirmations that we pulled for this week. We are going to get a little bit deeper into those as well. But first we're going to pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards what 3 things might be causing a blockage for you on this journey, because the information that we got in the weekly read was a help. It wasn't a blockage. So we're going to look and see what might be a blockage. So we got soulmate, Phoenix rising, and alchemy. And I think that we got something Phoenix rising that's ringing a bell, like we just, not that we pulled this card, but something there. So this is all things that would seemingly not be blockages, right? Your alchemy, your Phoenix rising, your soulmate. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. The alchemy card is the number 25. And we see that she kind of looks all dressed up for a ball. She's got fire behind her and she's holding these kind of, it's like a gem and then this empty spherical bowl. But she's kind of looking mischievous and like she wants to do something with that gem. And then Phoenix rising, what we're seeing here in this card is someone working their magic. Like it looks like they're using the book to step into their own magical powers. This is the number 32 card. And the number 14 card is soulmate. This person, to me in this deck, always looks ghostly. And not necessarily like someone in the flesh. And so we're going to see what it says in the book about these cards. We're going to start with the alchemy card. It says, the path you are on is about to go through a very powerful transformation. Nothing is how it seems. You have an opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness. It is extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. You have access to the energy of alchemy, which can transform the most challenging experiences into incredible gifts and miracles. Meditate and take action on your highest goals and dreams. They are on their way to coming true. Let go of your expectations. What is about to appear can surpass anything you have dreamed of. The most important part is that you are prepared and ready to receive. The energy around you is very potent at this moment, so make sure that you are using this time to productively as possible. Give yourself time for prayer, gratitude, and celebration. So yes, it's saying be open to receive. So step into that feminine energy here, and that you have access to the energy of alchemy, which can transform the most challenging experiences into incredible gifts and miracles. So last week when we started on that week and what bridge we were crossing, there was one card that came up one of the days, and it was a Page of Cups, and I heard it say, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So there are going to be some things that seem like obstacles, that seem like problems, that seem like issues that are actually going to be gifts. They're going to show you how graceful you can be in the face of adversity. They're going to show you how much you've grown to where you are not willing to give out your energy in any given moment just because something is ruffling your feathers. It's going to show you, if you do these things, how it's actually affecting your body. Because in the weekly reading this week, it said that everything was going to be shown to you through your body. So, you yelling, screaming, acting a fool, giving up your energy, might show in your head, your heart, but something just might instantly hurt acting like that, So, try to stay as calm as possible. Try to be as immovable like that mountain and as possible, and not be so easily wavered by the things that are going on before you. Let things play out a little bit. Sit back and watch a little bit. Don't be so quick to take the wheel or to jump in. Sit back, listen to what people are saying, and even meditate on the things that happen during the day so you can see full pictures of what's going on. And then we have Phoenix rising as the number 32. Everything in your life is falling apart in order for you to rise from the ashes with renewed strength. So again, it's that same idea of, it seems like it's all falling down, but it's all falling down, a huge tower moment, to be built back up better. This is not a time to create, but a time to sweep away everything that has not worked in your life. Okay, so look at the creation that you already created and everything that surrounded it. What, again, are the things that are making it not work? Sweep everything from around it so you can actually see what you've created, not what it's clouded by, what it's being covered up by, what it's being surrounded by. You want to actually see this for what it is. The reason so many things are breaking down and not going your way is because the old cycle of your life is completing. For some people, you are being led to move. You're being led to sell your car. You're being led to sell your vehicle. You are being led to cut certain people off. You are being broken from certain relationships between either school, work, just things are changing. And they're changing for the better. Although it can seem like you are losing someone, it can seem like you are losing something. Even if it's something that you like to eat, but it's not good for your health, it can seem like, you're losing that thing because you really enjoy eating it, but it's proven not to be great for you. Just in between doing the weekly reading and doing this reading today, I newly got on TikTok. And when I was on TikTok, her channel name is different now, but she used to go by Chef Mama Rosa, and she was talking about plant-based diet, which I had already received a message the other day in regard to plant-based diet being not plant like flowers, but plant like hard building, like a plant created food. And she, spoke on that same thing today. But what she said that I hadn't already come in contact with was the idea of mushrooms being fungus, because many people go to vegan diets and try to eat healthier and are knowing that what is happening right now, to animals, we're being shown that they haven't been treated very well with these plants. They are allowing so many pieces of rat poop in your food per pound of or ounce of food or whatever. All of these things are happening right in within these plants. And so, one, she was speaking on getting heirloom seeds, but then two, she was speaking on mushrooms, and that was a message directly even just for me, because a lot of times I will replace the meat in the meals with mushrooms, but mushrooms are not something that are grown from a seed. She was saying it is a fungus, right? And so the idea of having a whole bunch of fungus in your body, and it's something I believe that she said she went through as well. Like, she had so much of it in her body that she had like fungus growing, inside of herself. And so you have to be kind of mindful of those types of things, right? It's something that you change because you're trying to get away from what was known to you to be bad, thinking you're going to a better alternative, for it to turn out to be something that's not helping you as well. So you could love the taste of mushrooms. You could love the idea of replacing this or that with mushrooms. And the idea of it is that but mushrooms aren't necessarily a healthier option for your body. So then you just got to figure something else out to do in its place. Um, and just take heed and take action immediately once you are made aware of what it is that you could possibly either be putting in your body, that you could be focusing on with your mind, that you could be going to this place every day. Sometimes the chemicals that you use at your job, if your skin's not protected properly enough, if your nose isn't covered or in your mouth and you're breathing it in every day, it could be affecting your lungs. And you just have to be mindful of all those types of things. And some of this is going to be separated away from you, and it's going to feel like something is being taken from you. But what you are receiving in its place is going to be a blessing. You may feel that you're walking through the fires of life right now in order to be cleansed and purified for your rebirth. Soon you will not recognize yourself. You are reclaiming your spirit. And for some of you, that reclaiming your spirit, there's just bits and pieces of you, again, that's been out there in this direction, being utilized for the greater good. You know, it was for the greater good. When you sit down and really look at it, just be thankful that, again, that your energy was so great that it helped this person, that person, but now you need it for yourself, and it's coming back home. And you know, it's going to help you renew yourself and become the you who you are waiting to be. The universe has plans and opportunities that are better than you can imagine, so let go and trust and anticipate what's coming. Right now it's time for you to feel any pain that you have previously suppressed so that you can heal. So allowing yourself to heal means going through those motions, getting through and over those past hurts so that you can grow and release and then grow. The 14th card is soulmate. And again, like I said, this just looks like a spiritual being that is standing behind her here. Your soulmate is not far from you. Open your heart and invite sacred love. To connect with them, you need to open your heart, call them in, and have patience. If you are not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self-love. So for those of you who are expecting or feeling that your soulmate is near, this is just her feeling that her person is near. But if you're not ready to receive them, they won't be able to come in. So it's saying here, work on yourself. You will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet and feel an immense sense of familiarity, like you have known them before. Your capacity to love will increase dramatically and you will experience higher states of consciousness. No one can touch your heart in the same way that a soulmate can. It's important to note that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer your incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. Be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are ready to truly evolve and move to the next level of consciousness and life experience. We attract them into our lives when we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. And that's why it's also important to be thankful for those people who are leaving and not be angry about what happened in situations with them, because they either caused growth, they caused wisdom, they taught you knowledge, all of those things, person, places, things, you know, that you were connected to that you feel like now you don't want any part of. There's a reason, and that reason is you learned something about dealing with those types of people, going those types of places, doing those types of things. So you have to take that aspect and let that be what's important to you. For those who are waiting for a mate, again, work on yourself. This can also be someone who's been waiting to have a baby, someone who is waiting to birth a new business, someone who is waiting to birth this new creation that you have been working on. Your soulmate, it just depends on the time of life that you are in and what way, shape, or form your soulmate is going to show up. On the bottom of the deck was the letting go 26 card, and I would say that that is so self-explanatory in this situation. But I'm just like, look at these people back here. They're kind of just like, the past is behind you. It let like the whole light go out on it. Like, it's cool. It got you to where you are right now. Yes, be thankful about that. But then, you know, just kind of let the light dim out on everything that happened in the past. So, what I'm going to do now is use this Universal Goddess Tarot deck. This deck, I'm going to actually pull some cards along with some of these cards. And this is not a deck. These are actually learning cards for children that teach them about historical figures. But we're going to get some of these characteristics out here that you need to utilize in order to kind of help get these energies flowing. I think I'm going to do one more set of those cards because they just came out all too willingly. And then we will pull one of the other ones. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have, again, the Tower, which is basically this alchemy card. Again, showing, you know, yeah, it's all falling down, but it's all falling down for it to be built back up again. Ooh. So we have here the Nine of Swords, and this is the negative thought processes, this overthinking, being worried, being scared, fear, anger, depression, all of those types of things. And you could be very well laying down at night after having a very wonderful day, and then boom, here comes this rush of negative thoughts, these crazy feelings, these bouts of worry. Like we talked about in our weekly reading, that is one thing that is indicative of spiritual attack. And that past trying to run up and catch you, not also trying to catch you, trying to grab you, hold on to you, keep you in position, make you doubt yourself, make you be afraid to go forward. So you're going to have to be strong enough to fight these fears. You're going to have to open your eyes. You're going to have to say, I'm not scared. I'm moving forward. This is what I'm doing. Go away from me. Or don't even send it away from you. Again, we heard that we need to transmute that energy, right? So you come in here and you want to fight, cool. Take everything that whatever this is here, got. Give your guides, your angels, the opening to use whatever energy that thing has, consume it and use it for your greater good, whether it be strength in the eyes of fear, whether it be love, whether it be courage, whether it be discernment, the power to just know that that's what it is when it comes up on you. Should have been 2 cards there, right? What happened? Did I just only do 1 card on that one? Let me pull one more card. Where is the whole deck? We'll pull one more. And we have the Ace of Wands, which this is a card representing Bastet. And so the Ace of Wands, that fire energy, again, just like, again, when it's coming to you, make it catch fire. It's going to catch fire. You coming over here, you about to catch fire, because you know what? I'm about to burn you up. I'm about to use all your energy to heat me up, to get my oven started, to get my engine roaring. Everything I need, that because you coming over here, you want to be used. It's going to grow all these. See how her staff has all these little plant protrusions on it. The sun is shining. We saw that here too, right? The sun. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. Use whatever is coming towards you to heal yourself. And then on Phoenix Rising, we have the Justice card upright, and we have the Knave of Pentacles, and this is in reverse. And so here what I'm seeing, Phoenix Rising, again, we have that type of tower moment where it feels like it's all falling, right? So You might be saying here that you're feeling like you're spinning too many pinnacles, like you're not sitting on your riches like you once were, and it kind of feels like it's taking a lot more money or taking a lot more energy or a lot more time to do what it is that you are trying to get done. But you let it happen because you are going to be rewarded. It's all going to balance back out. That's that motto again I'm hearing. It takes money to make money, right? So for some of you, it is actually money. Some of you, it's time. Some of you, it's energy. Some of these things that you feel like you really don't have time to spend. Be wise. Don't make yourself sick. Again, keep your health and your body. Let your body tell you when it's time to sit down. Let your body tell you when you're doing too much. Um, but definitely know that it's not a forever deficit. It might be a minor setback, but it's one that is going to fall in your favor. It's going to work for you. It's going to help you. And then, your heart's going to be light as a feather when it's weighed. It's going to actually cultivate at a sense of relief, a sense of satisfaction, a sense of joy, happiness, peace, all of those wonderful things that you are going to feel once you go through the steps of getting to where you're going. And then with this soulmate, we have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Hermit in reverse. So this is speaking to that portion that said to love yourself, right? The Nine of Cups is someone who is individually happy. They have themselves, but they love themselves. They feel great about who they are, whether there's someone standing next to them or not. But also with this Hermit, having been in reverse, it's saying get out there, put yourself out there. Ain't nobody coming to your house to find you. Ain't nobody coming to your job to find you. Put this little dress on and get out there and go see what's what. You have to be able to be seen in order to be caught or to catch someone's eye. Okay. And then we're going to go back to these affirmations. Again, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. And I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. And we're going to look at the Conscious Spirit books on these. The Sun Goddess is number 33. And it says, since the beginning of time, the sun has shown its vibrant, life-giving energy on the earth. This energy has been stored in the natural world in many forms. So back again, laying down and being that a mountain that just receives those rays of energy, those beams of power. The energy has been stored in the natural world in many forms, but we have exploited these stores. We need to use these resources sparingly and in a sustainable manner. Now, acknowledge the vital part the sun plays in the universe. Greet the sun with gratitude each morning and give thanks for its warmth and energy. The sun controls the seasons. Learn to sense the different stages of how they affect your life and your own energy. The sun's energy is healing. It can help lift your mood simply by sitting on a sunny spot and imagining the warmth and light of the sun flowing through your body can bring relief from pain and can make you feel happier. By eating fresh organic foods, you are also able to enrich your diet with the healing energies of the sun. If you spend most of your day indoors, start putting aside time daily to sit or walk in the sunlight. You must also understand that the powerful rays of the sun can be harmful if not respected. And that goes with almost everything. When they say too much of anything is not good for you, use everything. That's where that yin yang energy actually comes in again too, and that balance, right? Use everything in with balance. If you spend too much time in the sun, this card could be warning to you to take the necessary precautions in protecting your skin from harsher rays of the sun. The sun's energies are changing and expanding. Be aware of how this affects all aspects of your life. And sun doesn't, I get burnt, but I don't feel like that was the sun harming me. I knew what I was doing when I was in the sun for more than what my skin can withstand, right? So if you stay in a relationship too long and it's burning you, you knew you were there too long. Oftentimes we have just ignored the red flags, right? So we can't blame the sun when it burns us if we stayed there too long. We can't blame the snake when it bites us if we provoked it to bite. We can't, um, we can't be mad at this person because they kept doing such and such to us when we didn't take them out of our lives after the first time they did whatever they did. Like, you kind of have to see what your part is that you are playing and what's happening to you and around you. And then we are going to read the number 9 card, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing and knowledge. So yeah, it's a heart healing that needs to go on. For some people, it's actual physical healing. There's something going on that you might need to be seeking help for, but healing is definitely needed. And the easiest way to heal is to not dwell, not keep feeling the pain, not keep allowing yourself to be affected by the pain. Allow yourself to move on, to grow, and to go, and know that whoever did whatever to you, they got whatever's coming to them. So it's not even nothing for you to be worried about. His name means God has healed. Call upon Raphael to bring mental, emotional, and physical healing to the areas of your life that you are struggling with. Perhaps there is a health issue you've been ignoring. You need to seek professional help. Don't ignore your body's signs that there are imbalances. Raphael supports all of life on this planet. This card could also be asking you to help others find their own path of healing by working with the angels. If you are a healer, bring the light and love of Raphael into the healing techniques you already use to strengthen them. Raphael can help you balance your chakras, boost your immune system, and teach your body to learn to heal itself. Always remember to heal yourself before embarking on a journey to heal others. And that's very important too, because I feel like most people who are coming in contact with these readings are healers, and a lot of times you have given up so much of yourself that you've allowed your energy just to be sucked from your body. And if you aren't taking the time to recover yourself, then you're not really able to help the next person. So we're not going to read these cards actually today. We're just going to look at them, and we're going to see which characteristics to help remember or think about while going through this day in order to keep on your correct path. This is Joseph Philippe LaRouche, and his characteristics are progenitor, bilingual, and affluent. Okay. He was someone who boarded the Titanic in 1912 and lived a privileged lifestyle and was elite. So he's someone who had rites of passage. So you have rites of passage. You're a spiritual healer. You have gained yourself a position that allows you to now be blessed. Make sure that you act like that and remember that. Like, when you start thinking things are tumbling down and it feels bad, it's all breaking down in your favor. And you have gotten yourself into a privileged position. So keep remembering that. And we have Mansa Musa, who was the emperor of the Great West African Empire, the Mali. His characteristics are wealthy, seeker, and enlightened. So we saw the seeker card in the weekly reading, so go back and take a look at that. Wealthy and enlightened. Remember that you are wealthy and you're smarter than just thinking that you truly, after all you try to do to help people, after all you've done and all your hard work that you put in, that it's just for naught. You're smarter than that. So be wise. We have Queen Amina of, it looks like Zaria, but it says it like it's pronounced Zasao. So someone help me with that if you are Familiar, it says she expanded the empire and led her people to a golden age during her reign. So her qualities are leader, unyielding, and ambitious. So yes, you're still a leader, even if it seems like you don't have a team right now, right? The team is gone because the new team is coming, and it may not be that you're going to be the leader of the new team. You might just end up being a player. You might be the most pagiest person on the new team, and that's okay. Be unyielding. Don't stop. Keep making sure that you are pushing forward and you are going and going towards your goal. Don't let whatever is falling around you make you feel like you're crushed and that you can't go for. Keep pushing forward. Be ambitious. Don't let nothing stop you. And then we have Annie Malone, who was the first black female millionaire, one of them, in the United States. She was a chemist. So she was considerate and she was jubilant. She had a successful hair care line that made her one of the biggest entrepreneurs of her time. And she marketed her hair care products door to door. So some of you have heard of her in the story because one of her counterpart partners ended up kind of being more well renowned than she was. And that person, as the story goes, was actually someone who might have been stealing her formulas and reconcocting them as something new. And so jubilant, you have in the face of adversity, you have to know that other people are being weighed and measured. If they have done you wrong, if you find out someone has been selling your ideas to some company, if you find out when I'm seeing considerate, I'm hearing more consider the facts. This person might have sold you out. This person might have done something so dirty to you. You still got ideas that are greater probably even than those that were given. You know now to keep your mouth shut as you are creating, and don't sell your ideas to nobody with your mouth. That off in prying ear that's coming is a backstabber. So keep your idea to yourself until you have fully created it. Do it on your own as much as you can. Only allow anybody into your mixing room that you can trust with your formula. For sure, if you need them non-disclosure, if you need those no compete contracts, draw them up. Like, consider everything that you are putting into this and also consider your risk. But smile in the face of adversity, because ain't nothing coming to nobody who's low down and dirty like that. Ain't nothing positive coming to them. Every dog will have their day. Okay? So that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this helps you to hone in on today's energies. You are getting to know yourself very, very much in a very new way. So you, to me, just feel just like a baby in this energy right now, and that's okay. Make sure that you handle yourself with gentleness and care and love. I love you. I thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to leave you with my mantra, which is, when it gets hectic, don't forget, I've got it, you've got it, we've got it, the power. And you can do anything and everything you set your mind to with your power. May it be for your greatest good, for your greatest other. I'm Miss Indigo Blue, and I'll see you here again next time. Ciao.